Hello, my friends. David Dom here. I am your host for the What is ERC Money podcast, and today's episode is about leverage. I became fascinated with the concept of leverage many years ago, and the idea is that applying leverage to a situation, system, or process can 5x or 10x the results. And who wouldn't want to 5x or 10x the results, right? So that's what we're going to talk about, leverage. I created something I want to share with you here, and just so that we're on the same page, the ultimate goal of this page and or this podcast, and when I say this page, I'm referring to erchow.com. So the reason sometimes I mention that and I say this page because the podcast player is embedded into that page, but I know that you may be listening to this, somewhere else. You might not be on my page, but the idea and the goal of this podcast and everything that I do here is to help you understand the opportunity at hand, and then also to give you some leverage in regards to the systems and tools. Okay, so here's the leverage point. ERChow.com, by the way. So just go there. You can fill out the referral partner form, and within 24 to 72 hours, you will receive a link from the company, the number one company doing ERC on contingency that's already collected over $4 billion for businesses. You'll be a referral partner. You'll have access to all the information I had access to when I was first introduced to this. I just got a link. I started diving in. There's a resource center, all kinds of really cool stuff that you can dig into. Even weekly training calls that are recorded and are in the back office. So the resource center is there for you. And I, as an entrepreneur, 35 years plus in sales and entrepreneurship, realize a couple things. One is the average business owner may or may not know about ERC. They might know. There are several things to consider. They could have gotten PPP loans. And the way ERC was set up originally, nobody actually could do both, right? PPP and ERC, but along with 11 legislative changes, that has changed now. It's not the case anymore. So people could literally get ERC even if they got PPP, which opens this up to a massive number of small businesses. So here's the leverage. Let's just say that you get some business cards and postcards printed. I'm looking at mine right now, okay? They have a domain name on them that I forwarded to my referral partner link. And I don't want to get too confusing, but follow me here. If I put myself in your position, because I am you, we are the same. We're referral partners, okay? So if I was at a networking event or maybe at my favorite restaurant and I gave a business card to someone, all I want to do, if someone says, so what do you do? I'm like, well, I'm working on this new project. It's awesome. We help small businesses get payroll, COVID payroll refunds. Go to the website on this card. It will tell you everything about it. That's what I want, right? And the referral partner page is awesome. Okay, but what I realized a lot of the top people were doing, one guy that's actually made millions of dollars already with this, is, hey, when you get a person that's interested, go online and actually book the call for them for the specialist call. Basically, that's the whole goal. Okay, so to zoom out a second, the entire goal of actually getting a business on board and earning the referral commission is actually being able to get the person to book a call with a specialist for bottom line. Okay, that's it. That's the goal. There is nothing else. It's all about that, getting them to that, right? So if I give someone a card, I want them to be able to learn all about it, and I don't want to screw up the presentation. The assumption is that the average person knows how to do that, knows how to have a conversation, share some information. But here's the rub. As soon as you start talking, you may or may not say something that is correct. You may or may not say something that is true. You may or may not say something that needs to be said, okay? So what I did is this leverage point that I'm able to share with my referral partners. I created a one-page website that acts as an enhancement and an intermediary between a business card, for example, or an email. It's the domain name. Let's just say it's the domain name, wherever that is on your business cards, on your postcards. There's a great template in the back office, and it's awesome. But as soon as someone goes there, I want them to get the whole story. So I recorded a 3.5-minute audio message that explains everything. So someone could go to a website, listen to that, and they know exactly what's up. Several things that it points out. One is it actually points out that there were 11 legislative changes made. They couldn't qualify if they got PPP, but now they can. And the number one thing that keeps businesses from moving forward is their accountant or CPA or bookkeeper told them they don't qualify. There could be more than one reason for that. Quite frankly, I wouldn't even hold anybody accountable because it's the program itself. It's actually complicated and time consuming. So I share all of this stuff, right? And the reason someone should use a specialist in that audio recording. I even chose to do an audio, so I didn't have to be focused about the video or worry about what I look like on camera or whatever. It's the audio, it's just the facts, right? And that allowed me to script it out, cover all the basics, and make sure that someone that listened to it got it, okay? The next step is they can take a quiz and pre-qualify or disqualify themselves. They could book a call with you or me, and that will enable us to answer a couple questions, pre-qualify them over the phone, and then literally go into the back office and schedule their appointment with a specialist ourselves, okay? So that's an option. And then there's another link that says learn more first, and that link takes them to your referral partner page, which is where they would have gone in the first place, okay? So again, didn't want to get too confusing, but the reality is as I was building out that one-page website, I was thinking, what's the perfect scenario for me as a referral partner, giving someone that web address? And then in addition to that, what's the perfect situation whereby I can replicate that site? So two things. I can replicate the website. There's a cool little program. It's only $19 a year instead of, $100, $300 for this software to build funnels with and all that stuff. Not necessary, okay? I have a one-page website. I can share it with you, and I can also share the quiz with you. All it takes is getting accounts for those two things. The value is unbelievable in regards to getting somebody to the next step, okay? So I'm excited about it. That's leverage. I have a leveraged enhancement as an intermediary between, let's say, a business card and the actual booking of an appointment. I'm excited about it. That's my 35 years of experience actually going into all of this. I've done a lot. Just to give you an idea, I've been in sales, marketing, I've worked at jobs, I've sold just about anything you can imagine over the phone. I'm familiar with real estate loans. I've done a lot. And then I've built a lot of systems and websites and things of that nature, built a lot of lists. I've owned companies that had 100 employees at one point. And, right now I'm an entrepreneur that is taking the next 2 years of my life and pouring it all into this opportunity, because never before have I seen anything where you can actually do the smallest amount of work most effectively and then get the highest return as far as actually getting a check. So I'm excited. ERChow.com. Go fill out the referral partner form. I will share everything with you, and I'm just getting started. Okay, I'm just getting started. But I created what I believe to be a perfect pathway to the booking of a call with the business owner, which is everything that we're focused on. Okay? So looking forward to catching you on the next episode. Take care. Peace and blessings.